As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a fireman.
Let it roll like a big wheel.
That guy whose library we were down last week, what happened to him?
Insane asylum. Any man who thinks that they can fool us or the government is insane.
You see, owning books in America was a crime, and that's where the firemen came in. We did what we had to do, we did our job. And for me, this job of burning books had become a lifestyle. Where I lived, life was all about having fun. We drove down main roads at 120 miles an hour, hitting anything in our paths. Kids got into fights simply because they wanted to fight, and no one said anything about it. One girl I met had 16 of her friends killed either by car accidents or shootings. Can you believe that? Everyone was having so much damn fun that we didn't have time to think. My wife, Mildred, spent all of her time in our TV parlor, watching these programmed relatives that were always dancing or fighting with each other. All of her friends were hooked on it too, and it was all they talked about.
Morning, Millie.
That girl I talked about earlier, who had 16 of her friends killed, she once asked me if I was ever in love. I still think about that today. Life wasn't just adrenaline and vice for everyone, though. There were the few who opposed the system, the few outcasts who actually took the time to think. I met one of them once, a man named Faber. He was a retired English professor who was thrown out 40 years ago when the liberal arts college shut down for lack of students and patronage. He was one of the two people that sparked the change in me, the change that opened my eyes to the corruption of society, and eventually led me to becoming one of the most notorious fugitives in the town's history.
Yes, hello? Emergency hospital, please. He doesn't like me.
What, the Hound? It doesn't like or dislike. It's a computer. It only attacks people who its senses have something to hide. You got a guilty conscience, Montag?
I'd started thinking and noticing things, and I got curious about the books and what it was like before they were banned. Beatty was smart enough to know I was wondering this as well, and he spent that next morning giving me a lecture about the intellectual pattern and why too much knowledge is a danger to society. There was only one man I knew who I could confide in.
I knew you'd be back, even after all these years. What's going on with you, Montag?
I'm sick and tired of all this. I can't take it anymore, dude.
Of what? Our society is perfect, Montag. People are having fun.
Committing suicide, murder. I want out. I need a favor.
I can't help you.
Would you like to own this?
I give my right arm. No! Stop it! Stop it! That's the new one! Okay. I'll help you out.
I need you to teach me.
And so he did. And we devised a plan too. I was gonna get out. I was gonna grab my books and run away. It had become too much, and I needed to see the outside world.
Something the matter, Montag?
This is my house.
Speedy, what is this?
Don't act like I don't. I'm no fool. I want you to do this job by yourself. In your house, no cleanup. Well, that's one way to get an audience. Hold a gun to a man and force him to listen to your speech. Well, go ahead, Montag. Pull the trigger.
Run, Montag.